Hey there, so today we'll be looking at the top 5 most important features of Windows 11 that I've picked up. So without further ado, let's begin. The first one is a brand new UI. Now, I do really like it. It has more of a frosted glass and a transparent look this time around. A fresh redesign from the likes of Windows 10, which had basic white and black colors. But I feel like a lot of the design cues were taken from Mac OS. One new thing is widgets are back. So now the widgets that were kind of like from Windows Vista or Windows 7 until a security flaw came up and they had to remove it from Windows 7. Well, now they're back in Windows 11 and they're kind of just little information widgets, kind of like the ones in iOS 14 and 15. Another new one is the taskbar is now in the middle instead of the left side and the right hand side respectively. And now a new thing, a part of that is now you have to keep your taskbar at the bottom. So on Mac OS, as you can see here, I can put them on the left side, the right side, and the bottom. And Windows has always been able to do this for a long time as well. But starting in Windows 11, at least for now, we're hearing that you can only keep it at the bottom. Microsoft Teams is now built into Windows 11. I'm actually kind of confused on this one because I would assume they would put Skype, but it looks like maybe they're trying to push Microsoft Teams from being a enterprise software to a consumer software for everybody, maybe as a way to rival things like iMessage. And with Windows market share, it probably could penetrate into it if they market it well enough. Windows has always been really good at layouting, and now it's much better. At the little square icon at the top of the bar, you can now see a bunch of layouts that you can put windows into, and it'll sync across your monitors too as well, so that they'll remember it every time you disconnect and reconnect those monitors, and it remembers the layouts. Better integrations with Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass, if you don't know, is kind of like an alternative to Apple Arcade or Google Play Pass. Basically a way for you to get all those big titles in just one monthly subscription. Now it's included in Windows 11. And while I don't actually use any of these services, it would be cool to see that Windows is now catering a lot more to gamers, as it always had. You can now run Android apps on your PC. This is a huge one, probably done into reaction from macOS now allowing iOS apps to be run on their M1 Macs. It's built using Intel Bridge technology, so does that mean that AMD computers just don't get that feature? Speaking of M1 Macs, I feel like this all ties into one thing. Windows 11 as a concept was built in reaction to the M1 Macs along with macOS Big Sur. Windows 10 was supposed to be the last version of Windows, and it was supposed to become Windows as a service where people would get free updates forever, and some people were really happy about that. With M1 Max gaining ground and with it making it into the news, not necessarily more market share, Intel and Microsoft feel threatened, and they probably built Windows 11 as a place to get more news coverage for themselves. For example, the thing that we were talking about just recently, the Android apps being able to run on your PC, is built using Intel Bridge technology. So Intel and Microsoft both have an incentive to make this as best as possible. Windows 11 will be a free upgrade in the fall, and you will be able to buy it by itself early in 2022. Well, that's the top 5 features of Windows 11. If you guys have any other topics you guys want me to talk about, leave them below in the comments. Also, like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.